Alachua County Fire Rescue is more prepared today to handle large-scale disasters and catastrophic incidents thanks to the recent addition of a nearly 42-foot-long medical ambulance bus equipped to handle mass casualties.
This bus, for disaster situation, multi-casualty incidents, it's basically a self-contained unit as far as for treatment in mass casualty or rehab situations.
The bus was obtained through an Urban Areas Security Initiative grant from the federal government and through County Fire Rescue's long-standing cooperative relationship with Jacksonville Fire Rescue.
This is only one of 2 buses in the state of Florida. Jacksonville has one. They had the opportunity through this grant to get a second bus and asked us if we wanted, Alachua County Fire Rescue wanted to host it. We said, of course, why not? So again, we're very fortunate to have one here in Alachua County.
The grant on this was almost $495,000. And again, it was no cost to the county. What the county is responsible for now is just the routine care and maintenance on the vehicle. And then if it's called for a regional deployment, then we send our personnel with it.
That means the unit could provide emergency medical services or rehabilitation for working on-the-scene firefighters throughout the region.
We're going to have crew members on board, again, that will be paramedics and, of course, driver operators to get on the bus, go to where we need to once we're assigned a task number, again, through our local EOC, through the state EOC, and they say if we need to go to New Orleans or if we need to go to Tampa, Orlando, Miami, we would be tasked to do that with a team so that we can render the aid that's necessary, whether it be rehab or whether it be any kind of medical conditions that we need to do.
And should disaster strike, the county would receive aid from the unit in Jacksonville as well.
Well, the first unit actually being in Jacksonville, that unit it's on a regional basis, so that unit is also available for our use. So if we had an incident at a large-scale public event, we would deploy our unit immediately and also request the second unit out of Jacksonville. And they would do the same with us.
But while the unit could be ordered into service anywhere in the state or even outside of Florida, its home is Alachua County.
This is the medical support unit's permanent home. We have it stationed out at our Station 17, which is in Jonesville. It's prepared for immediate deployment. We have a team of about 10 personnel that have been trained on the vehicle, of course paramedics, that can provide not only the response but provide patient care also with the bus.
And the care potential patients will receive is both extensive and state-of-the-art.
One paramedic can virtually monitor every patient through Bluetooth technology. It goes back to the computer on the bus. It also links into a laptop where the paramedic can be outside of the bus and still receive all the critical information. We
have 20 stretchers in this particular bus. There are 9 on one side and 11 on the other. We have the capability, each one has a catch basin for fluids and such, but basically we've got them all numbered and lettered so that we can keep track of them, because we do have a wireless vital sign monitor that we can monitor all these patients. We can monitor their pulse oximetry, their blood pressure, and we also going to do a 3-lead EKG via a wireless system, so that when a unit comes back to transport one of these patients off of this medical support unit, we can give them the vital signs that we've had, what treatment we've done, so that they have that for their records also, and then also the hospital knows what's been going on. This does have an onboard oxygen system. Again, there are ports at each particular stretcher or a seat location depending on what we're doing here. We have an action area here where we would basically set up any kind of, if we have to start an IV or any kind of wound care such as that, any medications that we might have to keep cold, we do have a refrigerator on board. We have 2 computer systems here. We have basically a handheld system that we can actually take to the patient's side if we have to. This is a stationary computer system, so anybody here can basically we can track all 20 patients at one time, or we can select an individual patient to monitor.
County Fire Rescue recently acquired a $90,000 mass casualty medical supplies trailer at no cost to the county through the same grant process. Along with the bus, the new additions represent a great stride forward in assuring county and regional preparedness.
So it really maximizes the spread, if you will, of resources for the region, and not just isolated into certain specific areas.
It's going to be an asset to our department. It's going to be an asset to the community. It's going to be an asset to the state also.
For County Communications, I'm Alan Yetter.